What is going on, everybody? We are playing Airport Madness 3D. I just realized that I did a few different recordings of different games that I was going to sit down and edit, but realized that the microphone volume was not anything what I wanted, and come to find out that it was using the microphone from the webcam and not the Blue Yeti that I use. So, needless to say, everything was not going to be usable. So now I need to go back and use it. If some things don't line up in different games, that would be why. Airport Madness doesn't really matter because there's not, this game isn't based off of last episode. It's basically a new game every time, which is fine. But games like 911 Operator, where money adds up and it needs to be sequential, that's not going to work this time. So, as we do those episodes, I will mention it during them and remind everybody that there will be content missing. So, for this one, we're going to do LA, 6 left and 6 left and right and 7 left and right. And I want to go ahead and try the Move 100. I want to see what we can do. So let's push all these guys. 6 right, 6 right, 0 6 right. Perfect. Let's go 0 7 left, 0 7 left. Let's get them all in their respective sides for their runways and keep everybody lined up the way we want. Let's move him in fast at 6 left. And we don't have any at 7 runway right now. 0 7 arrivals are clear. And here's another one for 0 7 or 0 6 left.
288, speed up.
So these guys are all trying to fight over departure. One's coming in right there. You can do an immediate takeoff. Looks like you're going to be the first one out, so you can do an immediate takeoff as well. Which one of you are going to give in to the other? Okay, so you can go ahead and line up, because that Concorde is going to take off. You can line up as well, and you're going to cross between these two planes, taking off. So, you can go ahead and cross, you can go ahead and take off. Perfect. You can take off. Expedite yourself off. Line up, please. Go ahead and line up.
297, line up, runway 06 right.
Perfect. You can go ahead and cross once the MD-11 is out of the way. Go ahead. And you can take off. Go ahead. Expedite yourself off. You can come in faster. And you can do an immediate takeoff as well. What do we got over here? Go ahead and do a takeoff. You can come in hot. You can line up. So, just like that, we got 10 planes down. 90 more to go. Alright, let's see how busy this is looking over here. Let's slow this guy down a little bit.
Slow down.
And we'll speed the F-27 up a little bit. It's going to have him line up. Oh wait, no, you
Line
can
up,
cross.
runway,
Press the
0,
wrong button.
7 left, slam jet, 172, cross, runway,
You need
0,
to cross.
7 left, nightmare, 288, cross, runway,
And you can
6
take off.
right.
Nightmare 229.
You're all
Good
set for
takeoff.
06
Runway
right.
06 right.
Slam jet 460 on the pushback.
Go ahead for takeoff.
Jet 380, clears for takeoff, runway, 07 left.
You need to expedite yourself.
366, expedite off. Runway 07 right. Slam jet 955, speed up.
You can go 07 left.
50 on the pushback. Future jet.
He's a small one, so I wonder if he's going to take
Runway 07 right.
the
Slam
smaller,
2,
I mean the first
17, slow
exit.
down.
Go ahead and cross on over. Yeah, you need to get moving. You small planes are
Future jet
terrible.
00 cross. Runway 07 left.
Slam jet 955, speed up.
Alright, you can cross.
6 5 5.
Come on in, nice and hot, Concorde.
06 right.
Coming in at 220.
Speed up.
Slam jet 955.
You can come in hot as well. Come in on faster.
Right.
Slam to 217.
And
speed up.
expedite yourself.
Slam to 217. Expedite off. Runway 07 right.
There you go. Go ahead and cross. We have no departures right now.
955 cross. Runway 07 left.
Nightmare 978, expedite off, runway 06 left.
Line up. Actually, you know what?
0 line up. Runway.
Go ahead and do an immediate takeoff. He'll be out of the way.
978, cross, runway 06 right.
Come on in hot.
229. Speed up.
Cross over.
Slam to 217. Cross. Runway 07 left.
It's 20 down. Let's keep it moving. What's the, okay, so our traffic rate's at 7. Let's bump it to 8. I want a challenge. Plus, I want to move 100 planes as fast as I can. We just got to pay attention to those small ones, those small planes, because those are the ones, they screw you. And they'll make it hurt hard. These guys, they'll just stop, because they take the first exit when they taxi. And they'll screw you hard. They will completely shut you down.
Buzz 150. Clear to meet.
You're clear for 07 left.
07 left. Blue Star 655. Request taxi.
Yep, you're clear for 06
Blue
right.
Star 655 on the pushback.
Iron flight 36.
New hire air traffic controllers not making the cut, causing flight delays. Please. Okay, I was gonna say, you better not be talking about my area. My stressometer is very low. He's departing, so that means you can now cross over.
229. Cross. Runway 07
And you can
left.
expedite off. You are clear for 07 left.
Expedite off, runway 07 right.
Come on in nice and hot. You as well.
Copper flight 736. Speed up.
And you guys are gonna
380,
cause some problems, aren't you?
690, speed up.
You are clear to cross.
297,
07 left.
07 left.
Slam jet 955 on the pushback.
06 runway is very quiet today. 07 on the other hand is very busy. Come on in nice and hot.
640, speed up.
Cross over.
640
Expedite
cross.
off.
Runway 07 left.
Copper flight 736. Expedite off. Runway 07 right.
Go ahead and line up. I'm not going to tell him to take off yet just because I would like to make sure
Copper flight 73.
with all these guys coming in that we don't get ourselves in a situation where they all need to hold up and then another one comes in and smacks into them. I'd say once we get this guy expedited off and cross, we would be all set. Alright, you can have yourself the 6 right, and you can go to 6 right. 07 left, you can cross. Jeez, we're having quite the pile up here where these guys want to come on over, but we can't.
future jet 200. Request taxi.
Take off.
Lambda 17.
Go to 6
cleared
right.
for takeoff. Runway 07
Immediate takeoff.
left.
Blue Star 655. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 06.
Alright, so
right.
let them
5,
expedite off.
150.
You
Expedite
can line
off.
up.
Runway 06 left.
Iron flight 3, 6, 6. Line up.
Hold
Runway
on.
0,
Watch where you're
7
backing
left.
up. He's already committed. There you go.
7 on the pushback.
He's lined up. You can cross on over. Expedite yourself off.
Left. Future jet 380. Expedite off. Runway 07 right.
You can cross as well.
380. Cross. Runway 07
And
left.
let's go ahead and let you take
Iron
off.
flight 3, 6,
You can line
cleared
up.
for takeoff. Runway 07
You
left. Scramjet
can do an
9,
immediate
5,
takeoff.
5. Line up. Runway 07 left.
Buzz.
No more on that side.
Cross. Runway 06 right.
Traffic rate is 8, and I would say we are
Steamer
doing
flight 640.
fairly good
Request
job.
taxi. Steamer flight 640 on the pushback.
Line
Slam
on up.
217. Line up. Runway 07 left.
Scramjet 460. Expedite off.
How are we doing over here?
07 right.
You can cross as soon as he takes off, which you are good.
1 cross. Runway 06
Expedite
right.
you
Steamer
off.
flight 6,
You
6,
can
2.
line up.
Expedite off. Runway
So now we
06
got a good
left.
good amount of people
Line up. Runway 06
coming on
right.
06 now.
297. Request taxi.
Steamer
Cross.
6, 2
You
cross.
can
Runway
take off.
06 right.
288. Cleared for
Hopefully,
takeoff.
as long as he
Runway
gets out of the way.
06 right.
Yep, you guys need to cross, absolutely. Before we have these 3 coming in. Speed it up.
Runway 07 left.
Blue Star 655. Speed up.
Iron flight
07 left.
Request taxi.
07
Iron
left.
flight 640 on the pushback.
And you can take off.
7 on the pushback.
Slam to 217. Cleared for takeoff. Runway
You
07 left.
can do immediate
Future
takeoff as
200.
well.
Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 06 right.
So we've moved
Future jet 380.
40
Request
planes
taxi.
so far. Or 42 planes, actually. And means 57 to go.
Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
you can cross once F-27 departs. 07 left looks like we're going to have a little bit of an issue, so let's go ahead and slow everybody up.
172. Low down. Lambda 172.
We're going to extend his approach, so we'll let him do a little larger turn out there.
Lambda 517. Cleared immediate
07 left,
Runway
please.
07 left. Future jet 380 on the
All right, come on,
pushback.
get moving.
Steel flight
Get moving.
321.
We don't got much time here.
Expedite off. Runway 06 left.
Yep, 07 left. Go ahead.
736 on the pushback.
So this is that exact scenario that I was kind of talking about where it gets a little tight. Where this guy, he might have been okay, but the next one coming in, he wasn't going to stop. There was no way. He would have just rammed into him. 07 left, please. What else we got here? You are ready? 06 right. You can cross, and you can cross.
Runway 06 right. 635. Cross runway 06 right.
Scramjet 460. Request taxi.
And we're going to let this guy cross as well.
978. Cross runway 06 right.
07 left, please.
Request taxi.
Go ahead and
Scramjet
cross.
460
Immediate
on
takeoff.
the pushback.
Steamer flight 640. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Go 6 right.
150 on the pushback.
Yep, 07 left. Go ahead.
372 on the pushback.
Go ahead and line up.
297. Line up. Runway 07 left.
221. Request taxi. Slam to 217. Expedite off.
06 right,
Runway
please.
06 left. 221 on the pushback.
Go ahead and cross. You can take off.
Runway 07 left. 297, cleared for
Expedite
takeoff.
off.
Runway 07 left.
Scramjet 95.
You're all set at 06 right. You can cross. You can do an immediate takeoff.
06 right.
Wow,
Steamer
really?
06,
You didn't want to wait, huh?
cleared immediate takeoff.
What a
Runway
dick.
06 right.
Iron flight 640.
Go ahead and cross on over. Expedite yourself. On off the runway.
Blue sky 6 5 5.
Go ahead,
Request
07
taxi.
left.
Blue sky 6 5 5 on the pushback.
Let's go ahead and let him cross over.
288, cross. Runway
And then we can let a couple of these
07
guys do an
left.
immediate takeoff to flush this line a little bit.
Runway 07 left. Copper flight 736. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Oh, get out of here. There's not even that many delays.
366. Request taxi.
Buzz 690, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left. Buzz 690, hold short. Runway 07 left. Future jet 380, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left. Nightmare 635, request taxi.
Let's line
Buzz
up.
150,
You can
line up.
cross.
Runway
You can
06
cross.
right.
Future jet 9
06 right, please. 06 right.
06 right.
Now we're getting a little bit of a lineup here, but it's not terrible.
366. On the pushback.
We're still doing all right.
690, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Slam to 217.
Go ahead and let him
Request
cross
taxi.
over
Steel
real
flight
quick
582,
while this guy's getting
cross.
ready.
Runway 07 left.
Oh, geez, what do we got? Go around, buddy. Go around.
0 going around. Steamer
You can come in a little hot.
40 speed up.
Expedite yourself on off. Line up. What do we got over here? You are ready at 6 right. Crossover, please.
141 cross. Runway 06 right.
Go ahead for takeoff.
150 cleared for takeoff. Runway 06 right. Steel flight 736. Request taxi.
You can do an immediate takeoff as well.
Immediate takeoff. Runway 06 right.
How are we looking over here? Nope, you need to cross. Yeah, we got some planes coming in over here.
Steamer flight
07 left. 07 left.
Runway 07 right.
07 left.
72 on the pushback.
Steel flight 736.
Oh, good thing I did not just hit cross. That would have ended our day right there. So close.
288
to 100.
request taxi.
Steamer flight 640 cross. Runway 07 left.
07 left.
288 on the pushback.
Who is going to be late? Really, ma'am? Come on.
978 request taxi.
Scramjet 460. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
978 on the pushback.
5202. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 06 right. Copper flight 736. Speed up.
Steel flight 3
Slow that guy down, too. Let's also extend his approach.
4 roger.
Copper flight 736. Expedite off. Runway 06 left. Nightmare 372. Cleared immediate takeoff.
Alright, what do we got over
Runway
here?
07 left.
Future jet.
Let's go ahead and speed him up, slow him down, and extend his approach as well.
0 roger.
Alright, you guys may cross.
49 cross.
Both
Runway
of you.
06 right.
6
Copper
right.
73.
You guys are
Cross.
being
Runway
dumb.
06 right.
Future jet 924 on the pushback.
Nightmare 141. Request
You may
taxi.
cross.
297 cross. Runway 07 left.
And once this guy crosses, we will let the majority of these take off because
Steel flight 582. Request taxi.
we're not going to need to worry about them.
Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway
06 right.
Nightmare 141 on the pushback.
Oh, you can
Steamer
cross.
flight 662. Cross. Runway 07
And you
left.
can do immediate
Blue
takeoff.
sky 655. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Actually, a
Steel
few of
flight
you can go ahead and do
582
immediate
on the
takeoffs.
pushback.
Off he goes. You can do the immediate takeoff as well.
Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Our stressometer just went a little bit red there.
Taxi. Steel flight 736. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Yes, you are. There's no way any of you have been waiting so long that you're going to miss your connection flight.
On the pushback.
Lambda 172, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07
You
left.
may
EasyJet
cross,
380,
you may cross.
Runway 06
What are
right.
you guys trying to do up there to me, huh?
4, cross, runway 06, right.
Buzz,
Let's
6,
speed you
9,
all up.
0, low down.
Buzz, 150, speed up. Right, 221, slow down.
Alright, let's kick a couple of you on out of there.
3, 2, 1, cleared immediate takeoff.
Go ahead,
Runway
6
0,
right.
6 right.
Right, 229 on the pushback.
Buzz,
You
2,
can
9,
cross
7,
over.
request taxi.
You can cross over. 7 left, please.
Runway 07
And
Buzz,
immediate
2,
takeoff.
9, 7 on the pushback.
Lambjet 955, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Slam 217, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 06, right.
Copper flight 736, request taxi.
06
Flight
right.
736 on the pushback.
Alright, we have 9 planes left. Let's try not to screw this up.
517, request taxi.
Steamer flight 662.
Let him cross over.
372,
And we can go ahead and tell him to take off. You can go to 7 left.
Immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Go ahead and cross on over.
517 on the pushback.
5202.
No, no, exit slower, slower, slower.
0 expedite off. Runway 06 left.
5202, slow down.
Right.
No, I'm gonna have him go around just because I know how slow these small planes are, and like I said, they will absolutely screw you.
Right, EasyJet 380 request taxi.
Go ahead and cross over.
0 cross. Runway 07 left.
635 expedite off. Runway 07 right.
Go ahead and cross.
635 cross. Runway 07
You can do an
left.
immediate takeoff. 7 left.
Cleared immediate takeoff.
7
Runway
left.
07 left. Steamer flight 662.
Cross over.
5202 cross. Runway 06 right.
Immediate takeoff.
978
6
cleared
right.
immediate takeoff. Runway 06
And
right. EasyJet 380
do another immediate
on the
takeoff.
pushback.
And that, I believe, is going to do it. Thank God, because our stressometer was up there. Looks like it took us, I thought it said like, I don't know, 18 minutes or something like that. 70,000 points. Well, that'll do it for this one. Like I said, that's been the delay on why there hasn't been any videos up recently, because the audio was not what we wanted. So I will work like hell to get more out there. Try to get back on track with using the correct audio. I actually took the webcam right out of the computer, so I don't need to worry about this mistake happening in the future. And hope you liked it. Hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.